Of the 35 million people living with HIV worldwide, over 6 million of them live in South Africa. Almost 500,000 are children. Without diagnosis and access to antiretroviral treatment, 50% of babies will die before their second birthday. I've come to Port Elizabeth, South Africa, to see some of the amazing work that One-to-One Children's Fund are doing to support children and parents affected by HIV, and also to help prevent the transmission of HIV from mother to child. The first challenge is getting people to attend clinic and be tested. I visited some of the clinics supported by One-to-One and its local partner, Small Projects Foundation, where they work holistically within the community.
Hi, welcome. She's one of our coordinators. Welcome to South Africa.
People affected by HIV are trained as community health workers. These workers are hugely valued, as nurses can't cope alone with the number of patients they have to see and treat.
See, this is what I was really shocked about. This clinic looks after and treats 11,000 people.
We explain to them how to take the treatment, but to find out they don't follow it every day.
So what do you do to make people take it every day?
We educate them.
Yeah.
I'm living the HIV because the HIV is inside my body, so I know what I'm talking about.
You're the perfect example that no one can argue with.
Exactly.
Community health workers encourage people to come and get tested for HIV and access life-saving treatment. It's a petrifying process for the visitors to the clinic. If they test positive for HIV, it's something they have to live with and manage for the rest of their life.
If it's one line, it's negative. If it's two lines, it's positive. Even if it can be 2 lines, I've told her that it's not the end of the world. So we are waiting for the results now. It's HIV negative.
The relief is palpable. Humber had to be tested because she's pregnant. One-to-One helps children and families living with HIV to understand the importance of taking antiretroviral medication. But despite the huge number of people affected by HIV, the stigma around the disease prevents people from seeking help and sticking to their treatment.
What is the biggest challenge, do you think, that you face in treating people with HIV?
It's the mothers, the parents, not bringing the baby on time. We send them to visit.
You send people out to go find them, to bring them in for their appointments and their treatments. I heard a lot of children get to 15 and they don't know they have HIV, so then they don't know the importance of carrying on the treatment.
Some of them are treated differently even at school. Parents are even too scared to tell them because other parents start saying their children cannot play with their child who is HIV positive because they get infected.
Home visits are central to One-to-One's model. Every community health worker spends several days a week visiting vulnerable families in villages and townships. Ensuring that pregnant women who are HIV positive start treatment as soon as possible is a key part of community health work. With the right support and treatment, the chance of a mother transmitting HIV to her baby is extremely low.
I'm HIV positive, and even my child is also diagnosed by HIV positive. He wants to know why he's eating this medicine.
What do you say?
I'm lying because I'm scared to tell what is going on. Don't try, sweetheart. I'm always lying, every day, even today.
I explained to her, Sissy, be strong and feel ready, come to me, and then we'll explain to the child what's going on. Because I learn how to deal with people with HIV because I'm a counselor.
This visiting is make me strong, you see. I can talk to other people, but I'm HIV positive now. You get the views of other people's. It's opened my heart.
You know, as a care worker, you're not just going there to tell her to take your pills. You support her. Yeah. You give the pills of the mind. They keep the pills of the soul so that it can stand firm.
I wanted to see this holistic approach in action. So we stopped at a squatters community where one-to-one has helped the residents tackle many of the social issues that seem to be at the heart of the problem here.
People here are sick, they are very sick. And they default, they don't even finish taking their treatment because of the distance to the clinic.
These people are really in need of something. They really need help and nearly to see the light. They are also human.
I can really see how essential it is for community health workers to provide such in-depth support. To understand the far-reaching impact of the work, I've come to watch One-to-One Daffodils, a dance troupe led by Suppositu, who has been supported by the One-to-One team since 2005.
Nonkosi, tell me about Suppositu.
When he started ARVs, he was very, very sick, but because One-to-One was there to support him, he has changed for the best. They started this dance group. You can see how he is able to attract other children to come and join. And those that are living with HIV, they are under his arm. And he is counseling other children to be tested. People are affected because some of their children died before ARVs came.
Yes, yeah.
If Suppositu came before, now there would be, maybe their children would be still alive.
Meeting Suppositu was inspiring and soul-charging. He's actively transforming lives and educating other young people about HIV. There is hope for the children here. In order to tackle stigma, it's vital to promote a positive attitude to health and treatment from an early age. The Bright Futures programme is being implemented by One-to-One. It aims to give essential life skills to young girls with a focus on sexual and reproductive health.
They are asked to act what is happening in their area.
Yeah.
And so it's not just a play, it's not just a drama, it's a reality.
I think what it is for me is that you take massive inspiration from what's happening and massive encouragement and hope, actually, and hope for all the people who are being helped by One-to-One. But in saying that, you also realise the massive people that need help, that need more.
We thank you for extending your arm and make sure that you contribute towards building the future of these children until they are able to stand on their own.
This is our new family. One-to-One came to this community. The sun is coming up. There's a light in the tunnel.
When the mother is affected and the baby is negative, you know the joy of that mother makes us really happy.
It's been an inspiring few days. I now realise how complex life is for those with HIV, and that One-to-One's individual approach makes all the difference. I get the feeling I could stay for weeks and still only be scratching the surface of the incredible work that One-to-One is doing, and literally the tens of thousands of children's lives that they impact. It's clear that the One-to-One community health workers are invaluable in these communities, and it's crystal clear that One-to-One need our support to reach even more children.